Ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on.
Turn it up.
What you're about to hear may cause your speakers to explode.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is keeping it real in the feed.
Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse, and welcome to another episode of the Warehaus Vinyl Vault. We are traveling back to 1977 to the second Blue Ash album. This was released on Playboy Records, the album front page news. We are going to play some tracks. We're just trying to turn you on to stuff. Let's do it, Blue Ash.
Piling on the power chords and pure pandemonium. Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Blue Ash, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is Blue Ash Day, if you've not noticed, because we do have an interview after this setup with two members of Blue Ash, Frank Sesich and Jim Kenzor. What we are looking at here tonight is the 1977, the second album from Blue Ash. This never got a CD release. It came out on the Playboy label, 1977. Here's the... It looks like they dumped some money into it. It's just not like a regular white paper sleeve. At least it's something there. The copy that I do have is a promo copy. Now, if you know anything about vinyl, if you're collecting vinyl and you can get the quote unquote promo copy, you're not going to get an earlier pressing than that. That's the earliest pressing. So all the copies that are coming off of that should be good with the stampers. Always go for the promo pressing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. So Blue Ash. So what does this say about this? It says Blue Ash, Playboy Records' newest recording group, had its birth in the late 60s in the Midwest, creating a driving sound that had the elements of English-flavored pop and acid rock beat heat. Whoa! Beginning in 1969 in Youngstown, Ohio, the hometown of DC Toontime, ladies and gentlemen, who is probably getting all worked up at this point because two of his idols will be on the show shortly. Anyway, beginning in 1969 in Youngstown, Ohio, Blue Ash created a sound that was immediately popular, and their English aficionados had early fans to compare them to The Who, the premier group of the period. Further perfection of the sound of Blue Ash led to an initial album, No More, No Less, in 1972. We have talked about that record on this channel. A power pop classic. Ask anybody about that record. Power pop classic right up there. It was, and it had a critically acclaimed single, Abracadabra. We've played that here in the warehouse before. Fantastic. So I think probably that single, DC would have to pop in because I wasn't in Youngstown area, but I'm assuming that got a lot of play back then. In signing with Playboy Records, Blue Ash members Frank Sesich, Bill Bartolin guitar, and Jim Kenzer vocals are releasing their first album, Front Page. So anyway, we're going to look at it. We just heard Rock and Roll Millionaire, and I think that was fantastic. Wasn't that fantastic? Now, the more you listen to this album, the more it kind of takes hold, because I was trying to do some research, like some reviews back in the day. All Music gave it a 4.5 out of 5, which is like a 90 out of 100. They don't have a full review. This is kind of like one of those records that and this is the kind of records we love in the warehouse. Records that just kind of went off the edge. Album of the year, the critic score on that was 90 out of 100. But one user gave the damn thing 52 out of 100. I don't know what they're talking about. Rate Your Music gave it a 3.5 out of 5. Discogs, the average user rating is 3.55 out of 19 votes. Again, it's not like this record's really that well known across the universe. I couldn't find anything from Rolling Stone, not that means anything, or other major magazines. I don't know if Playboy had much of a distribution. I know that CBS pressed the vinyl for them, so I know it was related to CBS Records. So it was huge. Yes, DC is still chiming in with his, I thought he was having dinner, but here he is. Grant, I lived in Youngstown back then. I didn't even realize it had been released. See? So there you go. This is a record that went under the radar. Anyway, 7 o'clock, we will have Jim and Frank on. We will be playing 3 tracks from the new record, which I can talk a bit about, even though we haven't talked about it. What this is like tracks that unreleased rarities from the band from like 1971 to 79. Breakfast at Billy's. Dinner at Billy's. I kind of like the idea of breakfast. I'm kind of hungry. Dinner at Billy's. So this is like the first of the series of Blue Ash LPs. But anyway, I'm not going to go I'm not going to go into it at the moment because we have Frank and Jim on. So let's just play another track from this record. I think we're going to play, let's see, what should we play, kids? God, because I'm just trying to turn you on to stuff. It's fantastic. Okay, let's do this. The Boy Won't Listen. Another great track from this album. Let's do it. Boy Won't Listen. Let us know what you think about it. And we're just getting geared up, baby. We're just getting geared up. It's almost like I hear almost like Slade. It sounds like, you know what this sounds like to me is that Twisted Sister listened to this and picked a lot out of it. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like Dee Snider was hip to these guys and went, But then again, I hear elements like cheap. Well, wait a minute. We will hear a track on here that I'm not going to say a word when we play it. You tell me what it sounds like, because I'm just saying. I like the embellishments first. I know we talked to Frank before, and Frank he didn't care for the strings and stuff on it, but I don't mind it. It's almost like The Who meets ELO. I think it sounds fresh. I dig it. This whole record, I have no issue with the strings on it. Yeah, it's a lot different than the debut album. But hey, look at the big time span between records, 72 to 77, and think what was going on in 77. It could be way more obnoxious with strings, being that disco is going up, but I don't have any problem. I think it's cool. The thing is about that first track we played, there are no strings on that one. That is pure blue ash, this track. In case you missed it, we opened up with Rock and Roll Millionaire, which fantastic stuff. Anyway, the boy won't listen. I think it's damn good. All right, let's play another one. Let's play let's see. I've Been Rolled. All right, now this is a little bit different. Listen to it. Take it all in. Let me know what you think. We're here to share. Hey, maybe we can turn you on. If you are a vinyl enthusiast, maybe you want to go out and check it out. It never got a CD release. So, all right, I've Been Rolled from Blue Ash, 1977. What do you think? What's everybody think? Well, yeah, there's strings all over this thing. But the strings don't bother me at all. I like it. DC, you still on here? Are you still here? I can't remember if, when we talked to Frank, I know we talked about this record. And was it that I'm going to have to ask Frank when he comes on, because I think maybe the tapes are lost. I don't know if they know where the tapes are for this thing. I don't know if it could be re-released. I don't know. Think about it. If you're signed to Playboy, where in the hell do you think the damn tapes are? But Playboy was CBS, so I'm just saying. Where do you think the damn tapes are? Music says, reminds me of something I can't put my finger on at the moment. Yeah, I dig it. Michael likes it. If Michael likes it, I think we're probably good. Oh, Bobo, you never heard? We've played Blue Ash on here before. Playboy Building on Sunset. Yeah, I don't know. It's when they dabbled in the music business. That first Hudson Brothers album, the first Hudson Brothers album called Hudson, 1972, came out on the Playboy label. And this is 1977. And I'm just still surprised that the Playboy label was still there, but it's there. It's still in business. Kathy, I've never heard them before, but it's quite good. Excellent. The whole point is to turn you on to stuff. I like 70s Mac. I like City Boy. Right on. All right. The tapes are in the grotto. They're in the grotto of the mansion. You think? I think the mansion has been sold several times. Must have been towards the end of Playboy Records. I don't know how long Playboy existed as a label. So, and I only know two people, Hudson Brothers and Blue Ash, that were on it. And they only put out one record apiece on that label. So anyway, all right, let's keep going. We've got more goodies before we do the interview with Frank and Jim from Blue Ash. So let's keep going. Next track we are going to play is Tonight's My Lucky Night. Again, this opens the record. Now, I want you just to keep an open mind. No, it's fantastic. But what does it sound like? And think about the era we're in. We're in 1977. Who else is in 77? And I'm not saying that this band influenced this band. Maybe it's the other way around. All right, here we go. Tonight's My Lucky Night.
Smile, I popped her out.
one hook the chorus reminds me of Cheap Trick. What's that track off of Dream Police? Is it on Dream Police? It'll come to me. Once I'm off this damn show and not distracted, it'll come to me. Come to me like a vision. It'll come to me. I better have some fog. Get me worked up. Last night after we did the listening party, the whole damn house was so foggy the dog could have had trouble seeing. Poor Teddy was walking around going, man, what is happening? It looked like a discotheque. Rock, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. Yes, I hear Slade too, Yvonne. Definitely hear Slade. 100%. I don't remember hearing so much Slade on the first record, but I do hear Slade on here. I have to ask them about it. I have to ask Jim if he was influenced by Naughty or anything. I just don't know. The skipper for me. Well, Michael, you're a hard one to please. Teddy, his little dog body, he's all right. It's almost, he has like a little bruise from where one of the fangs hit him, but I don't know if it really he didn't really sink into him that much, but just enough to break the skin a little bit, but he doesn't have an infection or anything like that. He's fine. He's Stephen, after that German Shepherd attacked him, we just went right into the rest of Tractor Supply and bought a toy. That's all he cares about. It's just weird. Dogs can shake stuff off where us monkeys, some guy does that, assaults you, you're going to go either kick their ass or you're just going to be worried about it for the rest of the day, It's just weird. Dogs just go, oh, okay. Yeah, next thing. You are tough, Michael, I will say that. ABBA. What about ABBA? What about ABBA? It sounds like ABBA. Trauma sponges. He's fine. He's a dog. I know, it's going to be fun. We haven't had Jim on the show. Of course, we've had Frank on the show a couple times. We love Frank. But Blue Ash, though, when DC gets on here, I know he's doing his thing, and this is just between us. DC's a big Blue Ash fan. He probably can hardly wait to get this show started. I know the way DC is. He's all worked up. All right, let's keep going. So this is just going to be... That's all right, Tim. I understand what you're talking about. All right, let's keep going. We got another track to play now. This track is actually one of my favorite tracks on the record. I think this song is just absolutely stunning. Now, when I first heard it, I went, Blue Ash Mania. I missed it. There's never been Blue Ash Mania. I'm going to ask Jim why there's not been Blue Ash Mania. Dogs are resilient and man's best friend, yet some people won't see the amazing attributes of them. I don't know why. Freaking Teddy. I've been lucky. I know we're on a tangent. We're still good. I just need to get out of here before, so I can get everybody else on. Dogs are the greatest thing on the planet. We are like a virus. Dogs. Fantastic. I've been really lucky with the dogs. We had a couple Jack Russells. We've had a Belgian Malinois. We've had Teddy, which is a wire-haired fox terrier. And we've been really lucky with our dogs. All the dogs are easy to housebreak. Amber was a rescue. She was already housebroken. Amber she was the Malinois. She could outthink the whole damn family. She knew what was going to go on before it even happened. She was that smart. But anyway, I could talk about the dogs all day. We could just do a dog show. This is something that we should talk about for Friday Night Chat. I have 2 pugs and they are my kids with fur. I know. Teddy's my boy. He is not a pet. He is my boy. And, you know, no, I like dog kisses. I don't give a shit. I'm taking the chance. All right, cool. Let's keep going. Anyway, sorry to go on a tangent, but, you know, someone asked. The warehouse is very loose. Okay, we're going to play the track. This song's fantastic. Now, this isn't quite as rockin' as the rest of the whole thing. There he is right there. What's up, boy? What are you doing? Coming in, he's trying to see if we can go somewhere. Anyway, let's play this. This is fantastic. You Are All I Need. Let me know what you think. It's a little bit of a slow number. And, you know, DC likes those slow numbers, so DC can get busy. All right, here we go. Over here. Of course, I like this kind of stuff. You kidding me? I love this stuff. Oh my God. To write a great pop tune, that is, I think that is an art form within itself. You know, there's a lot of people that like prog. Prog, you can just doodle. You're just noodling most of the time. But man, to write a good pop song, think about all those fantastic songs that the Beatles wrote. All Absolutely works of art. See, I always give Genesis props because, they started out as a prog band and then they narrowed it down to the 3 core members. And I'll tell you, for the 80s, I think Genesis wrote some of the best pop tunes of the 80s. And you can listen to those songs and those still stand up. Perfect hooks. I mean, you can say what you want, because Genesis seems to be very divided. Peter Gabriel people, Phil Collins people. But a lot of those slow tracks, when you listen to a Genesis song, we're already on a tangent. Those are Mike Rutherford songs. Mike Rutherford was the ballad guy. It's just amazing. I just think it's funny. But Phil gets blamed. It's not Phil. It's Mike Rutherford loves all that stuff. But anyway, we're talking Blue Ash. I think this record's good. You can go out and find it. Used, I'm sure. This is nice. This is a good record. Well worth it. If you're a vinyl person, and that's what this show pretty much is about, vinyl stuff, because I have so much vinyl. Of course, I've been buying a lot too. I don't tell anybody. But, doing these hometown album shows, I'm just still on a tangent. I still can't get enough of it. I'm not sure what we're doing on that one next, which hometown album. I'll just pick one out of the bunch. But anyway, Blue Ash, ladies and gentlemen. Go check it out. 7 p.m. We will be live. Frank Sussage and Jim Kanzer will be here. We will be talking to them. We're going to play some tracks from the new release, Dinner at Billy's. God, I hope I said that right. I keep wanting to say breakfast. Yeah, Dinner at Billy's. I'm still waiting for my CD of it. I'm not sure if the CD version, quote unquote, is out yet. DC has received the vinyl. Vinyl has been pressed. So we will see. But I've got tracks to play tonight, and we will do that, and hopefully you'll like it. All this stuff that we'll be playing is unreleased from like 1970 to 1979. I think there's one track from 79, and I think the other, so more or less, I think it's, let me look. I got my notes. One track is like 79, so it's really like October 70 to June of 74. So it doesn't even cover any of this stuff on the Playboy album. This is like a big jump leap. So it's a totally different animal. So, all right, cool. So hopefully you can make it back here at 7. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I love these shows. I love trying to turn you people on to stuff. But I got some more interviews in the pipeline. Palmara, Del Rey. I think I have to work on that. There's so much I have to do. And we had Wendy and the Rockets. Oh, there's just so much. All right, kids. Thanks again. Please like, subscribe if you haven't. We're trying to get it up to 10,000. Once we get to 10,000, we will have Don't Be a Pussy shirts. So, Grants Rock Warehouse, don't be a pussy. All right. See you, kids. We'll see you in a little bit.